Hello YouTube, Thomas here again, and today I'm going to open a old tin of tobacco. It's from March 2011, so it has 5 years. I bought this from a fellow pipe smoker from the Swedish pipe forum, Swedish pipe smokers. He had some tins he wanted to sell, and I was lucky. I bought, I think it was 3 of them. Some not so old, but I think there were 2 that were old. Let's see if we still have the seal. I'm gonna see if I can open it with something. Yes, I heard a zip. Smells great. I love this blend, it's so good. Peterson's Old Dublin. It talks a lot about other blends, like Squadron Leader, Dunhill 965, also good blends. But you never heard so much about this Old Dublin. That's how it looks. It's perfectly moist. Little bit on the dry side, but not too dry. I must put this in a jar soon. I'm going to smoke it in a Falcon pipe. I have something else I'm going to show you also when I have light my pipe. I don't know what this method is called to fill the pipe. I just fill it up with the feeling from my fingers. I think we all do the same nearly. It takes a while, then you learn. Let's see. Tastes great. It's a little bit sweeter than Dunhill 965, I think. Not so spicy either, a little bit more like a Squadron Leader. Come on. It's a great blend. No bite at all. Not so ever. This is a great blend. Well, I've bought a new telephone for me 2 days ago, so I'm trying it out now. It's hard to get a nice picture here because I have so bright light here over the working bench. I need it when I do something, so maybe it looks a little bit strange. But this selfie camera is a 5 megapixel, so it should be quite okay, I think. Yes, I told you before, I'm gonna show you something else. You who have followed me know I like to, I have some guns I like to shoot. I've been hunting a lot, but not the last year, not so much, the last years. And I like knives. But I'm not a collector. I'm gonna show you the knife I have when I outside hunting. First, I have a small, not so small. I have a. Oh, this is a great tobacco. I have a folding knife on my side here, on my belt, always. I use this mostly. It's a folding knife with a lock here on the top. This is good because it's very pointy and it's get very sharp. It's a Swedish knife. It's called Eka, EKA, Sweden. This number is Swede 60 is the name of this knife. Like I told you, it's so pointy, so it's very good if you have shot a hare or a rabbit. It's so easy to start open it. It's very pointy. I have this for take care rabbit, hare, the small deer we have here in Sweden is perfect. Just put your finger like this, have the knife here, and open the stomach, take out all the guts, and I use it for goose, for nearly for everything. But if I shoot a bigger animal, or if I have shot a deer and we're gonna take off the skin, I'm not using this. I'm using another knife. I'm gonna show you. I have this. This is another Swedish knife. I don't think they make this anymore. It's a kind of a Mora knife. It's, see if you can read it. It says Frost Mora, Sweden. This is a laminated steel. So the downside of this is that it's have easy to rust, but I try to put some grease on it and take good care of it. And if you see, it's rounded here quite a lot. You who hunts, you know it's very good when you pull the skin and you cut inside the skin for take the skin of a moose, elk, deer. Then I use this. It's like I told you, it's a laminated steel, so it gets very sharp. But the backside, it's easy to get it dull, I think the name is in English. So it's not so sharp, but then it's just easy to couple of times and you have it sharp again. That's the two knives I carry with me when I'm out hunting. This I have in a holster on the side of my belt, and this I have in my rucksack. Pipe went out. And then I want to show you a third knife. I started hunting in 1990 about, and my grandfather, he was still alive, and he was a big hunter. He hunted all his life, and as the year went on, he get older and older, and when he was, I think he was 85 or something, maybe a little bit more. He just went out with us hunting, but I remember one time we put him in the place in the woods and waiting for the hare to come. We have a dog running around, try to scare away the hare to us, and I come to him and say, now it's time to go home. Okay. And we start to go back home, and I also we come to the car, and I have noticed he haven't taken out his the shots on the shotgun, and that you should do always when you're not standing still. So I think I have to say something to him before he put in the car, and I say, have you take out? Don't forget to take out the shots from the shotgun. And he look at me and he says, I haven't loaded the shotgun today. I was just out trying to get some nice fresh air and hear the dogs, so it wasn't important for him to shoot. I don't know why he bring the gun, the shotgun. That's a fun story. And when he starts hunting, he starts to hear very bad, and he get her eyes were not so good, so he couldn't hunt anymore. But before he died maybe 6-7 years ago. He was 94, I think. He gave me his hunting knife. I'm gonna show you. It nothing special. It's well used. It have this mark here, a French lily. I can't read anything of it. It's well used, well sharpened, and it's so goddamn sharp. I had never had a knife get sharp like this. It's light, and it's still. This is a good knife, but I can't find any name on it, and it's. He said it. He got it from a man. He was living in south of Sweden a long time ago, and there were some German hunters come to a place for hunt, and my grandfather helped them for the big hunt, and he got this knife from a German man. It was not long after the Second World War, so it must be in the 50s or something, so it's 60-70 years old already, this knife. I not use this, but I have it. It's quite a memory for me. I just want you all to show my hunting knife. Not much, but that's enough for me. And I really must recommend this blend, Peterson's Old Dublin. Like I said before, you don't hear so much about it, but it's a very nice blend. It's a little bit smoother, it's a little bit softer than Downhill 965, I think. It's more like Samuel Gavitt, the squadron leader, I think. But it's a little bit sweet. It's not salty at all. Some of the blend with a lot of latakia in is quite salty, like a nightcap. I think that's salty, or tastes more like peat. This don't taste peat at all. It says it have latakia, Turkish, Oriental, and Virginia leaves. I really thought there would be some Cavendish in, but maybe not. It's a little bit sweet, maybe from the Virginias. Okay, friends, it's 15 minutes already. I didn't think it should take this long. I still have this cough from the flu I had before, And I just wanted to check in. It was a while ago I made a video. Take care, all my friends. And don't forget to tell your loved one, your dearest, that you care for them. And the most important, smoke the pipes, because that's what they're made for. Bye!